$1 million question, chat. Will this random hodgepodge lab deck that I put together, will it even be good? Will it even be good? I may need to tweak some numbers, but like, meh. This is what I like to see, baby! 5 traps, set 5 pass. Yo, just give me a win. Just give me a win. Just DC. I'll take a free win. I'm not above a free win. There we go. It works like a charm, chat. My deck works like a charm, baby. I added one more welcome. In hindsight, I have a lot of traps and free wins are sex. You know it, baby. Autocana? Can Dongo beat Autocana? I believe. Do I genuinely believe? Maybe. Hey, Gio, how you doing? Connecting error, let's go. Chat, just look at this. Just look at this song. I'm not saying the song is amazing or anything, but like I just think that the song art or like the album art is pretty funny. It's for those of you who didn't click on the link, it's a picture of like that alien chick from the moon or whatever from Naruto, and she's got like a Sharingan, Renegan, Bakugan in her forehead eye, and she's dressed up as Sailor Moon. Bro, I got like the craziest hand ever. There we go. Set 4 pass. How will you ever defeat the majesty that is set 4 pass? Alright, I got a torrential, I got... Well, that's how you beat it. Okay. Well, that's definitely a way to beat it. Kaguya? Is that the moon lady? Is that the lady for the moon? Her name's Kaguya? Or are we talking about something else? You thought I was burping? Who, me? Did I burp? Chat, I don't think you guys realize or not, but like you guys could gaslight the shit out of me. Like you genuinely could. I'll just set a regular lab card. Nah, chat. I think I genuinely offended somebody in chat the other day. They came in and said "ew lab," and then I was just basically like, I was like, yeah, "ew lab." I said I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna play it, but like, thank you for making that comment. Here's a question. Yeah, they do a cuckoo clock. That was so funny, honestly. Yeah, I think I genuinely offended them though, because they have not commented in my chat since. Wait, why would you? Oh, oh, he didn't have a fiend monster, so he just. I'm gonna activate this. Then I'll activate a big welcome. No. What is this, your name? Adora or whatever? Adora or whatever your name is? Oh, Madora. You don't get to be summoned. That's not what this is. Choose a card to set on the field. Yeah, I don't know why he scooped. Listen, on paper, this duel is very impressive. You want to know why? On paper, this duel is very impressive because... We're running like the same amount of monsters, so I don't think I'm like hurting for monsters. Free win, BB! I mean, it wasn't free. He scooped. It wasn't like the last one there was one... Shiwashu Wami Rufuizu. I don't know what that means. And also, I said it like a toddler. That's one thing about my Japanese, chat. Can I read / understand Japanese? Yes. Does it also make me sound like a toddler? Also, yes. But at least I can read it. Big welcome. Like, I will say one thing though, chat. Like, I've done the same thing that guy did from the previous duel because I'm also not used to using Cuckoo Clock because in my old lab deck, I never used it. Yo, did you just pitch a haha funny cat, bro? He did not just pitch haha funny cat. Big welcome. What are you gonna do? Okay, he ordered the top 3 cards of his deck. Set 3? Set 4? Well, I know this one's big welcome. End phase? Alright, boom. I'll return you to hand. Use effective you. I'll pop big welcome because I know this is big welcome. Activate you. I'll pop you. I popped 2 big welcomes. I got a welcome. Haha, funny cat! There's no way. Compulse? You're gonna compulse me? Bro. Why are you being so rude? How dare you compulse me? He adds another compulse. I don't think it's active though. So he's gonna put the big welcomes back into his deck. Okay. So... Big lady. Which doesn't have a summoning animation, which I do not understand. This is a compulse, I know this. I mean, it's still my turn, so I'm not super worried. That's not, honestly, okay, you can read and speak it. Honestly, just need to speak it more. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said, Chat, I think I'm still in a fine position. Ice Dragon's Prison? I forgot that I had already done stuff. Wait, what did you set? You set Ice Dragon's Prison. I do indeed have a... Okay, so now I'm not in such a great spot. I do know what both the cards in his hand are, though. Well, not anymore. Because he has no cards in his hand. What's up, Meg? Do I know what that last card is? I know this card's Ice Dragon's Prison. I don't think I know what this last card is. Imperm? Okay, so that's a big welcome. I'm gonna activate you. I won't activate this card yet. I'll set Ice Dragon's Prison. A big lady? Can I activate my big welcome? This is kind of like a dead card in hand. Because Lady doesn't really have a way to special herself out. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, I do have Medora. Wait. What happened to my Medora? Oh, that was a different duel, I think. I'm just gonna do this. But more importantly, how am I? I'm doing alright. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm not doing amazing, but besides that. Cuckoo clock? It feels good to not feel like crap now. The drama mine kicked in. Nice. Yeah, I'm just getting out-labbed to shit here. I think I need to do what they did. Just like... First of all, I think drop all the torrentials and then just replace those with compulses. I think that's one thing. This looks better to me. That looks better to me. Drop the tributes or the torrentials. Put some compulses in there and then add a duster. I'm going first? And encountered any nurse burn yet? No. I've encountered no nurse burn. But I have encountered Trickstar burn. Dude, if this Time Lords, I'm gonna be pissed. If they left Time Lords untouched in this event, I'm gonna be pissed. They let them untouched? Dude, Tom Roach is so annoying. They really are. They're one of the decks that I just don't understand why they exist. Like, they're not meta or anything like that. They're just annoying. You know what I mean? Apparently he's a fiend. Oh yeah, Tax Dragon. Tax Dragon a fiend? I could see it. Oh my god, I think I just finally realized what this guy was. I can't explain what I thought this guy was before, but I saw a very different image in my head. I didn't even know this card existed. Oh, it is. Geo, you did this on purpose. Who is this? Who is this? Boom, baby. What if Mirror Jade is a worm? Tax Dragon can be a fiend? Listen, listen, listen. I don't need you. I don't need you defending these monstrous decisions. I wasn't paying attention. Did I hit like an important card in his hand? Or did he realize that I was just about to OTK his ass? Amoeba! When you control this card, face that card, you... Yeah. Trust me, chat, I've been amoeba'd. I've been amoeba'd, chat. Best FTK card. Don't worry, chat. I'll just use DNA surgery on my amoeba card, and I'll Sharpie it where it says Aqua and turn into a fiend. And then we'll just start playing amoeba. Ghost to killer? I'm like unironically getting some very good hands. Or at least what I believe to be some very good hands. Okay, so in my head, I'm thinking like this. I'm thinking, what if I grab Cuckoo Clock? Never mind. I'm not doing anything now. Yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. This event made you miss all the anti-spell? Which made you miss Toad? Wait, is anti-spell fragrance banned? Is anti-spell fragrance banned? If it is, I didn't know that. Wait. Is it Adventures Fairy? I mean, I don't play Adventures, so I didn't know. No, only the token to Fairy. Okay. I summon not so big anymore lady. I like big chains, chat. I like when the chains go burr. Duster? You absolute fiend. Anyway. They had Duster in their hand this whole time. And they let me pop off like this? The mad lad. This absolute mad lad. Wait, is that Plunder? Wait, Plunder's fairy? Oh, they're fiends. I did not know Plunder was fiends. Okay. Idea what they're fiends? They look like they'd be like warrior or like beast warrior monsters. I mean, don't they? Hey, Robot Galaxy Star, thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. They look like fish to you? I don't know. Like, I would say that they'd be like beast warriors. Because they're like goblins or whatever. How much can he extend with... Goblin Slayer card when Konami? Facts. I just kind of want, like... How'd I put it? I just want us to get rid of this whole, like... stage we're currently in, chat, and where it's like... What are the words I'm looking for? I want us to get over nostalgia. Like, I'm tired of nostalgia, chat. I really, really am. Like, I'm tired of Star Wars. I would much rather them never make another piece of Star Wars media ever again. And just give us, like, something new than... Alright, 07 big lady. Okay, let me read this. They just get like a new space opera or something completely different. Especially since like this one movie, I was watching this one video last night about like people who just like are making these sequels and they don't understand the products or the material that they're working with. Like the perfect example was like the Peter Pan and Wendy movie, and where like the Lost Boys, like they apparently in that movie they had Lost Boys and Lost Girls because they're like what do you, like it's not fair there's no Lost Girls, like there needs to be Lost Girls in there with the Lost Boys. And then like the guy from the video was like obviously these people don't give a shit about the media that they're like producing. Because if they had read the original book, it said the reason why there's only Lost Boys and no Lost Girls is because the boys get lost because they fall out of their strollers and then get lost. But the reason why there's no Lost Girls is because the girls are too clever to do that. So the reason why there's no Lost Girls in the original, like, Peter Pan or whatever, and like for the original book is because the author should have said girls are too clever to get lost or whatever. And then, I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but like, apparently, like, all the new Lord of the Rings media, it's just bad. Like, they just don't understand Tolkien's work, like, at all. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Yeah, I don't know enough about Plunder to know what's going on. Someone in chat used to play Plunder against me all the time, and they would just get like... Honestly, they would just get free wins, because I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. Not gonna lie, Star Wars should have just let George Lucas do his sequel trilogy and not let Disney touch it. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, here's the reason why the prequel movies weren't great, and like the original trilogy was so good. Okay, that's interesting. He can dodge that if he... I didn't know that. Because technically that's still the card, but I guess not. But here's the reason why the original movies were so good, minus episode 6, according to people. But the... Motherfucker, dude. Okay. But the prequels were so bad. And George Lucas was apparently, like, he's really good at building a world and, like, telling it, and, like, creating... He's really good at building and creating a world. But he really struggles, apparently, with, like, telling a story in that world. And that's why the original guy who was with him, because it was, like, a two-man team of, like, George Lucas and, like, the other guy who I don't know his name is, because he's not George Lucas. And... essentially what happened is this. That guy left, like, towards the end of episode 5, and then he wasn't there for episode 6. And then he wasn't there for the prequel movies. And so that's why the prequel movies were apparently so bad. So I think if they just let George Lucas, like... I think if they just, like, let George Lucas, like, create a world and like, characters and stuff, like, for like, the sequel trilogy, and just be like, here's his vision of, like, what he wants, you know, the movie to be. And then let someone else, like, a skilled writer, like, write that story. I think that would have been, like, the perfect scenario. But instead, we let a bunch of, like, you know, fanboys and know-it-alls, like, decide what to do. Like, was it James Cameron wrote? No, yeah, James Cameron, I think. He made episode 7, which I didn't think episode 7 was that bad. I felt like episode 7 did everything like a Star Wars movie needed to do. Like, it set up the characters, it gave you basically a safe plot. And then it sets you out to be like, okay, now these characters can actually do stuff for like episode 8 or 9, you know? And then episode 8 happens, and then I don't know that director's name. And I'll be completely honest with you, I don't think that what's his face from episode 8, I don't think he hates Star Wars. Leo, they weren't know-it-alls. They knew squat about Star Wars, especially 8 and 9. No. So here's what it was. Episode 7, the reason... Okay, calling them know-it-alls probably was, like, a bad terminology to use. The reason why I called them know-it-alls is because, like, James Cameron... It may not have been James Cameron. James Cameron, who made episode 7, was like, we need to pander to nostalgia. And so when they pandered to the nostalgia in episode 7, the next guy who came behind him in episode 8, he was a know-it-all. Because he's like, we need to destroy the franchise and then start anew. Which, I don't mind if he wants to destroy the franchise and start anew, but, like, here's the thing. If you're going to destroy a franchise and start anew, don't do it in the middle of your fucking trilogy. Thank you for the gifted frog. Oh, did I think frog by mistake? Thank you for the gifted Geo. If I think frog by mistake, I apologize. I would never think that frog again. Shit. You fool, you cannot defeat a stove. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I win this. But yeah. Like, I mean, then again, I'm the kind of guy who thinks that Darth Jar Jar was a good idea. Says you, Pika. I still wish that Darth Jar Jar was a thing. Like, listen, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but like, apparently, this is allegedly, apparently, like, Jar Jar Binks was supposed to have a bigger role in the original, or not the original, but in the prequel trilogy that he did. But George Lucas didn't expect people to hate him so much. So what ended up happening is like in like the episode like 2 and 3 or whatever, like he reduced Jar Jar's role in both of those movies. George wanted Darth Maul to be the one to take the place of Palpatine in the sequels. Oh wait, are we talking about the sequel trilogy or the prequel trilogy? Are we talking about episode 1 through 3, the prequel trilogy, or are we talking about episode 7 through 9, the sequel trilogy? Sequels? Okay. 7 to 9? Okay. Like, then again, like, here's one thing I always thought of, chat. I always thought that, like, well, growing up as a kid, like, I had all the old 4 through 6 movies. Hey, Shadowcat. And then I grew up, like, watching in theaters, like, the prequels. Like, I grew up watching them, like, episodes 1 through 6. But yeah, I grew up like with like my parents' nostalgia for 4 through 6. And then I grew up with nostalgia watching in theaters episodes 1 through 3. And then in between that time, between like 1 through 3 and 7 through 9, I had all those I had all those video games for like the Old Republic. And I always thought that, in my opinion, chat, I always thought the Old Republic was like way more interesting. That's why I personally thought that, let me guess, you're gonna take control of my monster and swing for game. Okay. It's only for 1 turn, though. But for those of you who don't know, like, in the Old Republic, so ever since the 2006 Clone Wars animated series, Leo, that's your favorite Star Wars media? I do love Star Wars The Clone Wars. Okay, I'll be left with 1,000 life points if he stays on this board. I also like Star Wars The Clone Wars. That was also very good. But, It amazes me that they had, like, what, 5... Yeah, alright, GG's. They had, like, what, 5 seasons of a show with, let's just say, like, over 100 episodes. And it takes place... And all that stuff takes place between episodes, 2 and 3. That's kind of insane to think about. I mean, I probably could have played this better, but then again, like, I just really don't... I really just don't know shit about Plunder Patrol. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, the Old Republic, basically, it takes place like 2,000 years before the first Star Wars movie, so Episode 1. And essentially what happens in the Old Republic is like the Sith and... What the hell happened? The Sith and Jedi are like on equal standings. The Force Unleashed are your favorite Star Wars games? My favorite are the Old Republic games. I really like the Old Republic games. Obviously, because I'm talking about them right now. Makes me sad they weren't allowed to wrap up Clone Wars because of Disney buyover. Thank God we got somewhat proper closure in Season 7. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Like, we both did and didn't get, like, the closure we wanted, you know what I mean? Because, like... I mean, I think it ended fine. I mean... I think it takes us exactly where we need to go. You know what I mean? Interesting. So, do you already have Labyrinth Labyrinth? Okay. I'm gonna extrav. Okay, what are you gonna big welcome here? I'm gonna preemptively welcome here. Yeah, that's why I preemptively welcomed. Okay. You know what I just thought of, chat? You know what'd be cool? Is if when you played... This is be a minor thing. But what if when you played a loner deck, the loner would, like, mimic the rarity of your cards? So say that you just don't want to build a deck, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that's right. Baguska, bitch. Anyway. There we go. Yeah, the Old Republic takes place like 2,000 years before Episode 1, and the Jedi and Sith were like on equal grounds. They sort of lived in harmony, but they didn't exactly. We drew very similar opening hands, I will say that. But yeah, but like I just think that for reference, like Yoda in episode what was it, 5, when he dies, he was 900. Listen, I'm gonna say it. I think that Baguska. I think the nerfed card art or like the censored card art is better for Baguska. That's just me though. Listen, he's gonna get a card no matter what. Why am I dropping frames? Bro, why is OBS crashing? I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we back. Maybe? I don't know. Bro, I don't know why OBS is crashing. Maybe I need to... Maybe I need to update it. I don't know. Are we back this time? Bro, the internet just conked out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we just dungeon rings. It doesn't make sense for OBS to be crashing though, because I don't know what this card is, but I'm just gonna bounce it. Dogmatic of Punishment. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself now. But I'll keep talking about random things. I guess this duel specifically. Activate you. And then hopefully it goes through. No. What are you saying to the graveyard? Okay, you're sending that. Is a card add from deck to hand? I'll add Labyrinth. Bro, we're still in the draw phase. Ice Dragon's Prison? Flip. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't really. I have one Natis. Okay, thank God. Okay, for the love of God, will you stop? OBS, will you stop? Please. Either work or don't work. At this point, it's just getting annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. I'm gonna figure this out and then we'll be back.